Welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction, showing you really old games, forgotten classics. This is just published by Sierra, this is not a Sierra game. Of course, this is a Monolith Production Games. Here comes the logo. With, I think this is the guy from Sanity. Don't know. Looks inspired from that. And the Lith Tech logo. All their logos are pretty intense. Oh yes, no one lives forever. So yeah, I played all the Monolith games till this, and this is really like when well, there was Shogo. This is another great game. A lot of options. I loved it when isn't it? Oh yeah, performance, and you really could customize everything. And in the game, you can even customize like the crosshair, which didn't really have that at the time. That's fun. Yeah, 2000. I hope the sound is okay. I think it's fine. I want to play this. Yes, Retro Adventure, you will have some difficulty playing this. Even I had difficulty just streaming it. I think this is one of those games that is almost impossible to play on Windows 10. I'm playing on Windows 7, and to stream it I had to put it in a window, and just doing that was a real chore. And if I alt-tab out of the game for any reason, I'll have to restart the game because the game will not capture my mouse anymore. So that's the thing. Let's get on with it. Yeah, select mission. It's weird. You do select mission, it starts the game. I will play on normal. I think I could even play on hard, but I just want to have a good time. I know I'm playing. Well, legitimately, I'm playing the game which you can download. I just type in on Google, "No One Lives Forever" download. But just to defend myself, even if it doesn't mean much, I still have the game here. I love that cover much more than the original cover. But yeah, the easiest way to play this game is to download. I will put it in the description if you're watching the live feed. It's not right there, but it will be there when I put it on YouTube. You will be able to play this game, unless you're on Windows 10, then I don't know for you. I'm sorry. So I did test out the game, so that's why I have access to those missions, and you can replay all the missions. There's a bunch of them. I hope the text is not too small, but I still wanted to play on a pretty good resolution to avoid all the jaggies. But the text will be a little small. An unknown assassin is killing off Unity's elite operative. In spite of the danger, Kate Archer and Bruno Lowry still have a job to do. Could this be Kate's first shot at a mission, fraught with peril and intrigue, or is it just another routine assignment?
A crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late. Following the briefing, stop by the training facility to hone your skills.
September 11! quite long intro. Oh yeah, so now we can talk. I can finally keep up with the chat. I just wanted to check out the intro. I'm an intro kind of guy. Like my sound is really loud. But the volume seems fine on the levels. Love the 70s Bond theme. Yeah, almost 70s, almost 60s. It says on the... maybe not on that box, but there's a music CD in there. There's 2 CDs on for the game, and there's a music CD, dedicated music CD. And on the original box, it said that there's the 60s inspired music. So yeah, if you have an XP machine, Retro Adventure, you should be okay. I played on XP most of the time that I played this game. It was on the XP. Oh, this is on PS2? Really? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was a PC exclusive game. So I'm sure it must cost a lot on the PS2 at the moment. Maybe not. I don't know. So of course we're seeing her hand at the right of the screen. That's not normal. That's because I'm running it on widescreen and it's not stretched or anything. It's really and like I said, just download with the link that I will provide to you, and you should be all set. Meanwhile, residents of Kate Archer. Yeah, you can read. I don't have to read everything is narrated in this game. That's what's fun. I finally can shut up.
Hello. Bruno, how's France? Did you collect any new bullet holes? I know how you love to be shot at. I'm teasing. I'm glad you're not damaged. Did you at least encounter an exotic temptress or two? Really? What was her name? What do you mean you don't remember? That's horrible. Of course, I'm famished. Are you buying? Then it's a date. Let's say Maximilian's in half an hour. Ciao. I'm not very happy, you know. It's not like I thought it would be.
I never promised it would be as exhilarating as your former trade. Only that it would keep you out of jail and make it easier to sleep at night.
More wine?
You're the first female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned. They need time to get used to the idea of a woman in this line of work.
I know all that. But at this rate, I'll be a bloody grandmother before they give me a real assignment.
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing if you can't live without excitement.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or may not pose some trivial threat to international security because they forgot to declare a ham sandwich at Heathrow. I don't have the patience for it. It's not what I'm good at.
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration and tedium now and then. Builds character.
I think I've paid my bloody dues.
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues. Not ever. I'm sorry you're not happy, but you might as well get used to it. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
You make it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking to be coddled. I just want a chance to prove myself.
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your chance. All the petty politics in the world won't hold you back.
They've done an outstanding job so far, haven't they?
You see? What did I tell you?
Probably just one of the committee members needing a babysitter on short notice.
Ye of little faith. I'll see you there.
Why don't we go together?
I've an errand to attend to first. You go on ahead.
And yeah, putting this game in 1964, I think it said at the beginning, September 11, 1964. And now we're like September 13, 14, I think it said like 2 days later, and then the next evening, whatever. But yeah, putting a game in that setting makes it extremely...
Good afternoon, Miss Archer. They're expecting you in the briefing room.
And the cartoon graphics makes it like... it ages well, I think. It's my opinion. I shouldn't say that. I'm not sure I'm going in a rendition. Yeah.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you too awfully with matters of international security.
Not at all.
Not at all, Mr. Smith, but it's charming of you to mention it.
It is not my ambition to be charming.
Well, that's fortunate.
I would advise you to watch your tongue. Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Sorry I'm late, Smithy. You're looking dapper today.
Spare me the disingenuous flattery, old boy. It doesn't suit you.
I was being sincere. It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you I have nothing against you personally. You've served us well for many years, but perhaps too many. I firmly believe it is in Unity's best interest that you retire from field operations, and I will continue to campaign to that end until you accept an administrative position.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
Perhaps we should dispense with the pleasantries and get down to brass tacks.
Fine.
Lights, please. We lost another agent this afternoon, bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days. It is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating our undercover agents, which leads us to believe that the clandestine operations section has been compromised. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
Do you suspect anyone?
We suspect everyone.
7 operatives? That's over half the active list. Why weren't we informed sooner?
You're being informed now. This situation has unfolded rather abruptly.
The assassin left a lily, a regal finale to be precise, on or near the corpse of each victim. Mean anything to either of you?
Volkov.
Who?
Dmitry Volkov. The regal finale is his calling card.
The name's familiar. What do we know about him?
He's a right bastard.
Anything more specific?
Just what's in his file. Born in Kamchatka in 1921. Distinguished himself as an academic prodigy and master chess player by the age of 8, by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD in 1937 and served as some sort of disciplinarian in a gulag near Kiev. His whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief mention in 1943, when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners of war who would later disappear without a trace.
Ah, yes, I remember this fellow. We've had dealings with him before.
Sometime after the war, he emerged again, this time in the employ of Smersh. He's personally credited with well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 1961, a failed assassination attempt left him without an eye. He was shot in the face at close range by one of our finest agents.
You flatter me, but I shouldn't have missed.
He escaped by throwing himself off a 70-foot cliff into an icy river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered. In fact, rumor has it, he's currently working for an organization calling itself HARM as Director of Executive Action. I don't have to tell you what that means.
What do we know about HARM?
Unfortunately, there's very little about them in our files.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this case, a very important one.
Wet work.
Precisely. And after this recent catastrophe, the two of you are our only available assets.
To be perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other choice. Matters of such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust to a woman. Emotional inconstancy and assassination do not make especially good bedfellows, if you take my meaning.
Implicitly, but you shouldn't be ashamed. Administration is a perfectly noble career. I'll try to surpass your expectations.
Implicitly. But you shouldn't be ashamed. Administration is a perfectly noble career.
I don't think I like your tone.
I believe what Agent Archer means to say, Smithy, is that she appreciates the chance, however fortuitous, to demonstrate her abilities as an operative, and that she'll endeavor not to disappoint the committee. Isn't that so, Agent Archer?
Aye.
That's not what it sounded like to me.
Enough of this. Time is of the essence. Stop by the toy shop before you go. They've some new gizmos you might find useful. Don't dally too long, though. Your flight leaves at 6 p.m.
Where are we going?
Morocco. Agent Archer, what does HARM stand for?
I haven't figured that out yet.
See if you can't find out. And be careful. Both of you.
Okay, that was a long little chat. I hope you didn't lost everybody. Chief. She's just Chief. And I remember at the time those faces, I was impressed, and I'm sure you're like, what the fuck? Those look like shit, and I still think they look pretty good. Hers especially, but even the others. If you go really really close like that guy with the mustache, not Chief. Training facility. What would your wife say about that dialogue? Not much.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission. There are many nuances and features you may overlook otherwise. If you prefer to skip training, just head to the exit.
Well, she would be happy, and I think she saw me
Welcome
play
to
this.
Basic Field Tactics. This course comprises several areas, each with its own lesson. You must complete each lesson in order to proceed. Now step up to the active station designated by the flashing light. Your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can be activated. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
We are in 1964, in the game I mean. This is 1964, so it's perfectly fine.
Bystanders
I mean,
will
she
often
saw
speak
Mad
to you if
Men
you
and
activate
really
them.
loved Mad Men.
Sometimes they will share useful information. Sometimes they just want to chat. Be sure to conceal any obvious weapon or they'll be too distressed to talk. Try activating Leon.
We'll activate Leon. Activate. Look at that! This is even iRes. I mean, when I played when I was young, it was a lot jaggier. But still, man, it wasn't that jaggier. It was like 1024 by 768.
Well done.
Alright, now open the door to the next area.
I know my girlfriend would be going Moses lack on that guy. She thinks I'm sexist when I offer to pay for dinner. Yeah. But this is 1964.
If you want to skip a cutscene, simply press the space bar.
And even then, it's a game in 2000 that you're playing a woman. There's not even today, there's not that many games that you play as a woman. Oh yeah, you can skip the cutscene if I press the space bar. When I'll press space bar eventually. Okay.
Congratulations! You've completed the Basic Field Tactics course.
Yay!
Now continue to the Advanced Field Tactics area,
Yeah, this was
where you will
pretty
receive
basic.
specific instruction for your upcoming mission. Note that new simulations will be prepared for you before each mission.
Okay, I thought it would stop talking if I left the... So we learned to open a door, talk to a guy, and skip a cutscene. Wow, and then we are ready for advanced training.
So, do you think the CT-180 will get a decent field rating?
I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Have you seen the commission form for that thing? They want everything that the TR-60 and TR-61 can do, all in one device. But, hand me that atomic retroscopic analyzer thingy, will you? But they don't understand that Clancy's team was killing themselves just to get the TR-60 up to spec. And that was back when they had twice as many designers with 4 times the development time. Not only that, but the TR-60 was designed as an infantry...
Advance. Okay.
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each can contain various ammunition types. Once the box is empty, it will disappear. You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely though, such as that sustained from falling or running out of oxygen. Alright, now open the door to the next area. While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to us. Here are some of the items you should look for. The more you recover, the better your mission rating will be. Pick up these intelligence items to proceed.
These are all things that you can pick up. I should make a note of what they look like, but it's pretty obvious, like classified.
Alright, now
photos,
open the
maps.
door to the next area. You may occasionally be called upon to arm or disarm explosive devices. Simply activate the device to enable or disable it as necessary. Disarm these mock explosives in order to proceed.
Oh, I can't explode, I think.
Now open the door to the next area.
Here? Okay. Yeah.
It's often advisable to move as quietly as possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move in a crouch when you're trying to be discreet. Well done. The volume of your footsteps can be modified by the material upon which you're moving. Be careful of tile, metal, and other hard surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or turf. Alright, now open the door to the next area. Wow, you're pretty light-footed. If you're not sure what to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly, you probably won't be spotted. Of course,
all stuff that today you're like, I know that, I don't have to. But at the time, this was like, apart from games like Thief, and maybe a couple of other ones.
Excellent. Proceed to the next course.
Yes. I'll try to do this as quickly as I can.
Use your flashlight to find your way to the door.
Oh yeah, the flashlight is much better than blood, my god. It's not
Flashlight is an
even
effective
a
tool,
contest.
but it can also give away your position.
It's not great,
Try
but...
not to let enemies see the beam.
The beam! I don't need the flashlight. I just can't peek in this game. Where is the door? Okay. I don't know if I had to crouch. I think that's it.
If you want to skip training, I won't stop you. But don't expect any sympathy from me if you run into trouble.
Where's the firing range? Firing range. Can I save? I think I can save. Save. Advanced field training. Gadget lab. We did that. Firing range. Oh. Classic little firing
Hello,
range.
Kate. How are you? Smithy wants me to run you
Those
through
were
a basic
standard in the
firearms refresher course.
Like even in Half-Life, yeah, in Half-Life you have a little tutorial. Which weapon would you like to practice with?
Because it's a revolver, it can't be adequately silenced. But its simple design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types than most.
Yeah, there's
automatic
ammunition
pistols can
type in this
reliably
game.
handle.
That's a thing. And yeah, the crosshair that opens up when you move, that's pretty cool. That's it. I just want to move on. I think that's it. I can move on now. No, that's okay. Just go. Can I go? Okay.
Some things to note about firearms. If the dynamic crosshair option is enabled in the menu, you can gauge your accuracy by the relative size of your crosshair.
I just said
The
that.
larger it is, the worse your aim will be. The next function key is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon. More importantly, it cycles through a gadget's various functions. For example, it allows you to toggle between the Berette's lockpick and weapon modes. Learn to monitor your ammunition. Reload your weapon between firefights to make sure you don't run empty at inopportune moments.
So Full Metal Jacket or Dum Dum, which are like bleeding wounds.
You can shoot through certain walls and objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes preferable to dispatch an enemy before he sees you. Keep an eye out for these materials.
Yeah, you can shoot through these. Nice. I didn't even remember that.
Be careful not to injure civilians. If you kill an innocent bystander, you will fail your mission. You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain
there's
by
two.
enemy fire. If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshair. It will change to indicate the person you're targeting is friendly. Use the holster weapon key to conceal your weapon rapidly. If your weapon is already holstered, hitting this key will draw the last weapon you had out.
Okay. So, this will be a long stream, I think, tonight. Sorry. But this is a cool game that you have to get in it. But there was really a mission in a couple of seconds. I could have skipped all that, but I mean, it's part of the game.
Let's talk about your Berette. In its default mode, it can be used as a lockpick, ideal for bypassing certain keyed padlocks. Of course, the more complicated the mechanism, the longer it will take to pick. Note that the Berette only works on padlocks with keyholes.
How to use it? I can attack with it. Interesting. Use does not work. Retractable lockpick. Ah, okay. I never use it as a weapon. I didn't even know it was a weapon. Oh, you change it like that. Okay. Please prepare to move your cubicle from section 4. Sometimes it's fun things in there. Man, those damn gadgets, all that secondary modes, a bunch of weapons have secondary bullets. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, please be sure to inform all operative that most key padlocks can be shot off as well as picked. Oh, that's interesting. I think I never shot a padlock in this game.
The barrette can also be used as a weapon by hitting the next function key. When you slash an adversary, the pressure on the blade releases a small amount of toxin into his bloodstream.
That's
Quite deadly.
right! Wow, I didn't even remember that. Can I bring it back up? Poison. Okay. Blaze gadget. Oh, did it work? I think I broke the thing. Okay.
A spare bit of change can come in very handy when you need to distract someone. Practice tossing this coin to divert the guard's attention.
Hello?
Try not to throw it off any high ledges.
No, nothing after all then.
A judicious agent doesn't leave corpses lying about, as they tend to arouse suspicion. Judging by your slight frame, you won't have much luck hauling bodies away, so we've come up with this special body-removing powder just for you. Sprinkle a bit of it on dead tissue and voila! The cadaver will vaporize almost instantly.
Yeah. Bye-bye! But you can go into the option and I think put the fade bodies yes, so you won't have that problem. That's kind of a cheat thing. Okay. Oh, do you want some crazy secondary function, secondary ammo shit in a pretty old game? System Shock 2. I think it's 2001, and it's much crazier than this. So I did all this. I did all the trainings. I'm up to proceed to the exit. Exit train.
All ready to go, eh? Well, have a safe...
I'll just slip a little save here. What? Did it work? Oh.
mission and come back in one piece.
Yes, yes. Boom. Next. 30 minutes. Rank spy master. You can... Oh, I forgot 3 thing of intelligence. I didn't check everything. Next.
Intelligence has discovered that the American ambassador to West Germany, Morris Monroe, is marked for execution by an organization calling itself HARM, or HARM. The assassination attempt is expected to come on the last day of Monroe's upcoming holiday in Morocco as he is leaving his hotel. There will likely be multiple assailants. It is imperative that Monroe survive the attack. Be warned, though, that the ambassador is extremely nearsighted and almost deaf, so you won't be able to rely on him to realize that he's in danger. You will be positioned in a residential building across the street from the hotel. Your job is to pick off the assassins before they liquidate Monroe.
Protect Ambassador Monroe from armed assassin. Rendezvous with Bruno at the Grand Caravan Hotel. Head for the coast and rendezvous with the Abigail. Prevent civilian casualties. So I can use the fall, but I can go select. And if I don't like that and that, I can remove that and put this instead. So I'll go with the Shepherd. Usually I think I go with the revolver. But eventually you don't have enough bullets, so you have to switch it up. Next, and then you can... Now I just have that, but eventually you can have a lot more gadgets. So the coin, the Barrett, and the body remover. And a silencer. And I think all around the game you pick up those items and they all add up here. So it's fun. It's a game that rewards you picking up all the stuff and looking around. A great game. I'm gonna praise it for hours on it. All through this playthrough. I think maybe not. So this is all I have. 5 coins, You can pick them up again, I think. So it's 5, but it's almost unlimited. Barrette, retractable lockpick, poison capsule, body remover.
So, are you enjoying yourself yet?
Immensely.
Sure you're not bored?
I've waited nearly 4 years for this chance. I think I can endure another half hour.
Good girl. You're growing up.
What do you make of all that talk of a traitor?
It wouldn't be the first time we've had leaky plumbing. Still, it's disquieting to say the least.
It's happened before.
Once. A few years ago, we lost several undercover operatives in Istanbul. It turned out they'd been compromised by their chief's very own administrative assistant. He'd sold us out for a measly 50 quid.
50 quid?
Astonishing, isn't it? Trading men's lives for such a pittance. But spies are rarely well compensated for their treason. I wouldn't be surprised if this new mole is equally underpaid.
Well, I hope when they catch the bastard, they put a bullet right between his eyes. And maybe a boot up his arse for good measure.
You sound ready to volunteer.
I'm dangerous when I'm upset.
That's why you're always in trouble. All right. Munro's headed for the cafe. Watch for him on the second floor patio, coming from the left.
What about the targets?
Not sure yet.
Pardon me, do you have the time?
No, sir, I do not have a dime, and I don't have much use for beggars.
Not a dime, the time.
Don't get snippy with me, or I'll have you arrested.
Are you deaf?
How dare you threaten me?
Oh, never mind.
Coward!
Would you like me to call out the targets for you?
That would be lovely. I can handle this on my own. Yeah.
That would be lovely.
Why not? So zoom in.
To your left, on the far
I
balcony.
want to go home.
But we've only been here for 2 days.
On the roof to your left.
Why not?
It's so foreign.
On the roof
Well,
to your
it
right.
is a foreign country.
I know that. But Canada's a foreign country too. Isn't this
But I thought the reason you wanted to come here was that it is so different.
Yeah.
Why don't you try to relax and enjoy yourself? I'll bet you have a lot of fun if you just stop worrying.
Think so?
Sure.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm
Bernie,
right.
where's
Let's
that
walk down to
guy?
the Medina and see some sights.
Okay.
Straight ahead, to the right of the tower. On the roof to your right. On the roof to your right. Straight ahead, to the right of the tower.
Who jumps
Straight
with
ahead, to the left of the
he
tower.
shot at?
Straight ahead, to the right of the tower. On the roof to your right.
Oh,
Coming out the front door of the hotel.
yeah, I remember that. If you're not paying attention, you're fucked. And that's it, I think. What the Netherese do that ambassador is raises Magoo up a notch. Yeah, he's like Magoo but deaf instead of... Oh, do I have to move from here?
On your right, street level.
Shit. Fuck.
It's down.
Shit. No. Are you fucking kidding me? No. I thought that was it. Autosave? Where's my latest autosave, I think. God
Would you
damn
like me to call out the targets for you?
That would be lovely.
Fuck. I'm sorry, guys.
On your left. Coming out the door on the far balcony.
But we've only been...
On the roof to your right.
On the roof. Right.
On the roof to your right.
Dad, burn it! Where's that dime?
On your left. Coming out the door on the far balcony. To your left. On the far balcony. Straight ahead. To the left of the tower. On the roof to your left. On your left. Coming out the door on the far balcony. To your left. On the far balcony. On your left. Coming out the door on the nearest balcony.
Okay.
On your right. Street level.
Oh, it's not exactly the same thing. Interesting. This is kind of weird that the guy goes there and you're like, and I can close this? No.
On your left. Street level. Coming out the front door of the hotel.
Oh, nothing. There must be a hole in my pocket.
From down the street on your left. From down the street on your left. Coming out the front door of the hotel. Coming out the front door of the hotel. On your right, street level.
Derelict!
From down the street on your left. On your left, street level. I'll cover it for the next stretch. Get to apartment 12 and wait for my signal. Oh, and make sure to conceal your weapon, or you'll cause a commotion.
Sightseeing, golf, random sesh. Madman. Madman. Yeah, as I was saying, my wife has no problem with all that shit. She's like... She's just cool with it. It's...
I locked myself out again. How irritating.
I can't even talk about the subject without pissing someone off, so I won't talk
I
about
heard he
it.
plans to marry the American girl.
You mean the girl who refuses to wear shoes?
But this game is kind of making a point of women can do things.
Very strange, but America is a strange country.
Crazy, but she is attractive.
Ah, but you're invariably attracted to crazy women.
Like, this is no Lara Croft. That wasn't a good model. You want some good model? Like you've got Ripley. That's pretty badass. So if you were playing this game and your girlfriend would hear some voiceover or stuff like that being sexist, she'd be like, "Ah, you're playing a sexist game." Come on.
I'm in position.
Good. He's almost there.
I can't. I don't have time. Is that it?
Here he comes. Get ready. Heading toward you. Watch for him to pass in front of the right window.
Oh. Okay, I get it. This is sort of a better spot.
You just lost yourself a customer!
This guy is too much.
Second story window, far right.
Not again! Where
Second story
are
window,
you, you
on your left.
pesky little dime?
On your right, coming around the
I
building.
better find it quickly before the thieves swoop in like vultures.
Second story window, on your left. Heading toward you. Watch for him to pass in front of the right window. Heading toward you. Watch for him to pass in front of the right window.
I should go here, I think.
Second story window, near right. Second story window, near right.
Get out of here.
Excellent shooting.
You don't have to tell me that. I was standing right here.
A little humility might suit you.
I'm teasing. We make a pretty good team.
Damn, they must have spotted you. There's a group of thugs heading your way.
How many?
Looks like 6 of them. Can you handle it?
Of course I can. I'll meet you at the hotel in an hour.
All right. Take care of yourself.
First, I'm going to take care of some evildoers.
Can I just shoot him? This might not be the best weapon. What do I have? Shepherd. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's it.
Keep your men out of sight. We don't want to spoil our trap, do we?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I mean, yes to the first part and no to the second part, sir.
Shut up. Just do as I say, you idiot.
He's not an idiot. I understood exactly what you said.
You look like you need a monkey. Excuse me. I have a very fine monkey for you. Only $20 American. Sorry, I don't want a monkey. What do you mean? I don't want a monkey. Why not?
Is that a bad guy?
Because I don't like monkeys. Now get that.
I don't know.
Stay where you are. Do not move.
Who is that?
So can I just use...
I'm hearing things.
Can I use that? Put in the poison capsule. Kill the guy?
Ah! I do not like...
Okay.
Giving you order now to stay frozen.
Oh my god, my goodness.
Are you alright?
Are you alright? Yes. Man, it's a shame that I can't get the scrolling. You can't scroll the weapon in this game. I don't know why. I'm sure when it came out, I'm sure in Windows XP it works. And it's okay. Because this, I don't really like the fact that it doesn't switch and it goes through all the fucking... So it's 2 if I want this, and if I want the... Fuck. It's 9 for the... Oh great, that's awesome. I should just kill the guy. Oh no. Yeah, you want the silencer.
Who is there?
Don't be apprehensive about it. Forget about it.
I'll check for those. Is that something? Yeah, she likes to. She likes The Witcher because she likes Geralt.
Stay where you are. Do not move.
So where am I going? Meet Bruno in the main lobby? Okay. Did I already do this? Not sure anymore. No. You're smart. I just with any art and tear stained cheeks that I really Russian spy. Can't use it through a window with the hairpin gadget. Zip through a window? What? You mean like go there? What? They would have shown me in the an open window with courtyard. They would have shown me in the gadget thingy. They show you everything in this game. Maybe it's in later attachment. I don't even remember that. Are you sure this is in the first one? It's not in the second one? Okay. He's down.
You are going to meet your...
I could be a little more stealthy. Where is the guy? Shit. Fuck the scope. Don't need no scope.
What sort of getaway did you have in mind?
Something quiet and romantic. It's for our anniversary.
Well, in that case, perhaps Azru might just be quiet and less touristy than Fez.
That sounds marvelous. Do you have any brochures?
Sure, here you are.
Thank you. Any sign of her yet?
Whoa! And that guy there. Fuck! Oh, this is bad. Ah. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be more careful. Damn. Oh, do I have some like items? Those two men were talking about girls without shoes.
Look out for the bullets!
Yeah.
He's falling
Oh.
everyone down! Bullets are not my favorite!
Really fun that they throw themselves.
Stay where you are, do not move!
That's one of those bleeding bullets. Contains pieces of the CT on a tattered sheet of paper upon which is written, Leon, your wife called, your mother-in-law will arrive for supper promptly at 7 p.m. Don't forget to pick up a bottle of wine. If you tolerate a recommendation, SRS Maison Journal. Any vintage before 60 should suffice. 57 is especially superb as more recent years portray distinct under blah 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 blah. Wow. Oh. It's not really interesting. I'm gonna skip all that. There's gonna be a lot in this game, so. You know what? You're both dead.
What is this? This is hard raining!
Taking this. Do not attempt to apprehend her without written consent from your supervisor. If your supervisor is not available, it is permissible to obtain authorization by telephone, providing that a Class A dispatcher is available. Yeah. Ah shit, really? Those two guys had funny dialogue. Ah, god damn it. Now I want to reload. When was my last? Oh my, this is where, okay, let's forget about those guys. No. Okay, I'm gonna Try not to kill everyone, especially if they're like that. All innocent. Approach from outside. Yeah, if I would have approached from here, yeah, exactly. But I won't reload all that just for one little piece of dialogue. Since I am streaming and I am just trying to do this not as quickly as possible, but I don't want to waste too much time. I won't be reloading. When I was young, I would reload everything to get all those little pieces of dialogue. Sometimes I would listen to them and I don't know, something happened and they would see you and I was like, what the fuck, reload. I want to hear it all. Oh, that's it. Okay, that's it. Do a little save here. Oh, I might just even do a little pause before this this little encounter. So I'll be back in a sec. There's no music or anything. That's just the sound of those soda machines. Soothing. Okay.
Late, as usual. I was beginning to worry.
You always worry.
Can you blame me? You're like an errant child.
And you're like a fussy aunt.
You could at least leave my gender intact.
A fussy uncle, then.
Thank you.
I'm having fun.
I can see that. But don't get reckless. We're not out of danger yet.
I know. This place is crawling with thugs.
Damn! How did they find us? We've been betrayed. It's the only explanation.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Yes, positive.
If they know about the hotel, they'll probably be waiting for us at the coast.
We'll have to risk it. If we aren't aboard the Abigail when she sails, we'll have to get out of Morocco on our own.
Or you could stay here. Permanently.
Volkov! Get down! Let's go!
I have dreamed about this day for 6 years.
Bruno!
I only regret I do not have time to make your demise more eventful.
After him.
This is all my fault. If you hadn't been worrying about me, he never would have got the drop on you.
Silly girl. Worrying about you is all I have left.
Don't say that.
I've always had plenty to die for. You've given me something to live for.
Then live.
In your memory, perhaps.
Bruno!
The girl's in the lobby. Kill her.
But why didn't you kill her, Mr. Volkov?
I meant to, but my hunger for revenge distracted me. Let that be a lesson not to be ruled by your emotions.
Excellent advice, sir. Well, I'll go shoot her now.
Make sure there are no witnesses.
You mean we should kill everybody?
First, kill everybody. Then destroy the hotel. Let our enemies search the rubble for answers. They shall find none.
Okay. Kate, you may sometimes come across intelligence items that you cannot recover because you lack a certain necessary gadget. Please come back later with different equipment. Really? later in the sense that later in the same level. It's like something I can use. It flashes, but I'm using it right now and it doesn't do anything. Weird, right? Bruno, you will be avenged. Oh.
Who is there?
God damn it. I hope there wasn't any funny dialogue. These don't explode. This is not Deus Ex, where you have to go up to them quickly, or else you die. Okay. I think you shot your friend in the back, dude. You have to remove disarm explosives.
Who is that? You have made my day! Who is that?
Hey! I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough.
This is the end for you!
Oh, she's not dead. She's not dead. I was sure she was dead. Okay. Stop shouting like that. Of course, I reloaded the worst time. Oh. Bruno Lorry. Is this where I have to go?
Who is there?
Bye. Thanks. Thanks. I think I shot you. You're a tough dude, man. You're a tough dude.
Who is there?
What was a weird ending? Whatever.
You can't hide from me, Volkov. I'll find you wherever you go.
Kill her, you incompetent fools!
Whoop. Oh, fuck. God damn it. What? You survived that? Only 4 ammo. What about that? Oh, okay. There's no health anywhere? That's weird. I remember there were bandages, I think. But I haven't come across any. There's a lot of people on Twitch and no one in the chat. I hope the chat is working correctly.
Go ahead, you have made my day. Listen, stay where you are. Do not move.
Do not move. Do not move. One bullet of that and they should like fly on the floor.
I wouldn't give you a rotten fig for that disgusting animal.
Are you insulting my monkey?
I spit upon your monkey.
You are a horrible person.
I think the monkey's kind of cute.
Have the upper hand. Do not.
Every weapon in the game is a knockoff of a real one. Within a fake name. Yeah, like this is a revolver, but it's called yeah, it's a Petrie .38 airweight revolver, which doesn't exist. The Shepherd Arms, but that's the revolver, yeah, and the .38 9mm. I think that's might be exact. Empton carbine doesn't exist. So yeah, there's copyright on weapon. That's so weird. And some friends have talked to me about kinds of weapon in games, and I was like, okay, I'm not a weapon kind of guy. That they're super realistic or whatever. I don't really care. It just has to be fun. I will save. Levels are pretty huge. I don't intend to explore every little bit, so I will be missing on some.
I thought I heard gunshots. I hope nobody got hurt.
Empton carbine is the Delisle carbine. The Shepherd is the Walther P38 German handgun. Is the Walther P38 German handgun. 38 is the Colt. Not everyone has tons of cash like EA, Battlefield, or COD to buy all the rights for. Yeah, how can you fuck that shit, man? I would never pay them. Never. I would never pay a gun. I would never pay weapons dealers, weapon manufacturers, give weapon manufacturer money in any way or shape or form. I'm pretty much against all weapons. I'm not a super like it's a complicated debate, but yeah, I'm anti-violence. No, I don't need that. I hope you have time to read those. I just read them quickly in my mind. In my mind. Was that it? It might be just that. I am kind of exploring all the level. Oh, I missed that. We will petition Assistant Director Coswald if necessary. My men are reporting nightmares of being trod upon by vermin. Those eye eels, right? I'm sure she's not in eye eels. Or maybe, I don't know. I think men need healthy violence to build up testosterone. Not weapons necessarily, but hiking, camping, sports in general. Yeah. I'm not talking, I'm against violence, but like I play this and I play a bunch of violent games. I mean, I'm against not exteriorizing your violence, but inflicting violence upon living creatures. That's what I think. Where do I have to go?
Get down, everybody!
Damn, I'm bad. That's awesome. You don't even see that anymore. That's impressive even for today's standard. Having people roll off. Well, I mean, there's like kind of ragdoll effects and physics effects, but this is all scripted. It's like if the guy dies in the stairs, do the roll down the stairs. If a guy dies near a ramp, like he jumps off the ramp. Oh, what's that? Oh my god. These guys are tough. I think I really have to shoot a couple of bullets in them. I'm sure on hard, everybody would be a bullet sponge, so I'm happy it's like this.
Someone there? Maybe I'm here.
God damn it! Oh, are you that dead? What the fuck? Ah! What's that? Groove. Groove. No, groove cigarettes, I guess.
This is
Oh, now you're dead. Oh. Ah! He's coming. They're kind of good at coming and dodging, and I am pretty bad. I think this is where I have to go, I guess. Okay, might be the end of the mission. 38 health, and I didn't find any health, unless like I don't know. Can you shoot down the cars like in Shogo and pretty much every lit engine game? Let's try it out. No. These are blood bullets, no. But yeah, even then. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Ah, you can't even shoot the watermelons? Shame. Shame. Oh, the phosphorus bullet. Do I have some? No. Oh, maybe on the other weapons, you mean? Maybe. Let's try that. Nope. Nope, no. Yeah, eventually. We'll get there. See what this thug knows about Volkov and directly to the coast. Do a different thing if you... I didn't remember like branching stuff like that.
Weird. Huh? Who are you?
Good afternoon.
You're wasting your time. I won't talk. I have been trained to resist all forms of torture.
We'll see about that.
Do your worst.
I'm going to ask you nicely. Where can I find Volkov?
Nice try, but I'll tell you nothing.
I'll ask again. Where can I find Volkov?
This was
and
a
I'll
waste.
say again, nice try, but I'll
ask you one last time. Where can I find Volkov?
What kind of two-dimensional halfwit do you take me for? You think I'll tell you something just because you asked me 3 times? I have a master's degree in economics from Princeton University. I'm not some idiot, you know?
You don't even know where he is, do you?
Yes, I do!
What was I thinking? Why would Dmitri Volkov tell a lackey like you where he was going?
Dmitri and I are very close. Very close.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't appreciate being called a lackey. I work very hard. It's not easy being a criminal, you know. There's a great deal of pressure.
Pressure.
Goodbye.
Wait, don't go. I don't know where Volkov is, but I do have something you may be interested in.
It should only take about 15 minutes to get to the airport. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Excuse me? Not on your life, you scoundrel! I'm an American citizen! We have morals in America!
I don't understand what you're talking about.
This is unbearable! Pull over this instant! I'd rather walk to the airport than listen to this filth!
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized country!
So if you torture him, you get nothing? Is that it?
No sign of her. Are you sure she's coming?
She'll be here. If she gets away, I will kill any man she leaves alive. Am I understood?
Explicitly.
I mean, you'll always end up here, right? I should have saved before. I'm still at 38 fucking health. God damn it, those guys are right there. I'm gonna go save that right here. So I think, yeah, like you said, I think when you torture him, you don't see the scene and you hear him groan, you say, and... But does he give you the info even if you torture him? Sure, right? Of course. There, that's how you do it. And there's a third guy. There's a third guy. I'm sorry, right in the corner. I have a tendency to do that, so you don't want to put a gun in my hand. Chances are I'm gonna shoot you in the dick. Oh, I can open the door. Why can I? That it doesn't want me to go on top of that. You don't feel it's really buggy. It's like what's going to happen? Zooming in. Objective: locate the smuggler's hideout. And you're dead. It's a lot darker when oh. It's a little buggy. Oh. So you can shoot vehicle. That answers that. But I'm sure this one was scripted to explode after a couple of bullets, but not that other one. Looking for some health. then you'd be right at home with Sniper Elite because of my my crotch shot abilities. Because you do critical hits when you shoot the crotch. Nothing going on here. What's down there? Shit, I can go there. That's a minefield, I think. It feels like a minefield. Minefield. Attention, all armed employees, as compelling as the thought may be, do not attempt to cross this minefield without the benefits of a mine detector. You will most likely blow yourself up, thereby requiring us to find a replacement for you, which is an expensive, time-consuming process that I would rather avoid. If you do happen to survive, I will kill you myself. Dmitry Volkov, DV. Ball bursting shots with full slow motion X-ray footage. No, I don't necessarily want to see the... I want to go there. I want to go there. I don't want to go back here. Come back with a mine detector. That would be a hassle. Is there something I can do? Can I just shoot at the... Ouch. Okay. Okay. You were killed. Indeed, I was. Okay, fuck that. Reach the shore alive. Oh, interesting. I think that's where I have to go. Maybe not. I don't have to go there. I'm gonna go there. Let's see here. Oop, oop. Hello. Oh, nice.
Get back here!
Hey, hey. Don't run from me, please. There's a letter here. There's a classified letter right here. God damn it, just... Okay, whatever. If you want to read it, try to pause on that. Okay. Can I shoot those? Yeah.
Who is it?
Ah! It's a little janky, but
Who is there? Hey! What? Nothing. Just making sure you were awake.
It completely fucked me up. Ay, ay. Fuck you, man. Okay, so I could have gone right. Oh.
Who is that? Come on!
27. What's that? No, this is not where I have to go. Ah! 12. Fuck. Was pretty bad.
Are you okay?
Fuck, I didn't think there was another one. Yeah, I don't like the switch of other weapons.
Who is that?
Hey! What? Nothing. Just making sure you were awake.
Okay. That was shooting at me. Oh, right up there, I guess. Like he was here. Oh, this is better.
Is someone there?
Try using
I
this.
should probably stop ingesting hallucinogens.
There's a ship out there.
Should we tell Mr. Volkov?
It's probably just a freighter heading for Tangier.
Should we report just in case?
Why bother?
It's up to you.
Let's watch and see what it does. If it looks suspicious, we'll report it. Otherwise, I'd rather not bother Mr. Volkov.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Apprehensive about this apprehension.
Not sure where I'm going. what's here? Oh. That's the thing, can't do anything with that.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be watching the front gate? You ran out of cigarettes. You ran out of cigarettes? You mean to tell me you left your post because you needed a cigarette? I was only gone for a few minutes. It only takes a few seconds for someone to sneak in here. I'm sorry. You will be sorry if that girl got in here while you were messing around. Relax, she didn't get in. How do you know? Hassan would have radioed us if he saw her. What if she sneaked past him? That's Hassan's fault, not mine. Idiot! I think Mr. Volkov would disagree with you. Would you like me to tell him? Who is that?
Am I going in the right direction? I don't even know. Oh. Interesting.
You're going to meet your maker! I suggest giving you...
And that's it. Okay. So when I came here, oh, I mean here. I was fine. Where do I have to go now? Lots of purse. If I go up, 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 I traverse on the other side. And then I'm here. This is this. I'll go here. Here. Is that the exit?
Who is there?
Oh.
Get down, everybody! Rain is falling everywhere!
Oh, fuck.
She's over here!
not like getting shot.
I don't like getting shot either. We're both in the same boat. Oh, I think this ends the mission. I think. Yeah.
No, please.
We will meet again, Miss Archer.
Misfortune in Morocco. Reached the shore alive. (22 on 41). Bad. Train. Best rank. Train. Accuracy. Shots fired. Limbs. Enemy kills. 7 casualties. Crazy stealth. Body found. Time.
Whew. Needless to say, the Morocco assignment was an unmitigated disaster. Report to the war room for debriefing, and try to control your temper.
Now I don't have Bruno to... 2 hours. I might just start mission Requiem for a Spy. This will start a new mission.
Well, I think we can classify
So
Morocco
I might
as
just
a complete
stop right
disaster.
here and
I knew we were asking
we'll
for
see the
trouble
rest,
sending
and
a
I'll
woman and a
restart
fossil like Lowry
this
on an
little
assignment
cutscene
like this.
next time.
Let's not rush to judgment, shall we?
I think it's
Rush to judgment?
just too perfect.
I think the facts speak plain.
Yeah, blah blah. It's just too perfect to stop right here. So yeah, that's it for tonight. But I didn't know if it was clear, but I will continue this game. That's for sure. I will finish it. That is for certain. And yeah, that's it. Check the description for more details on the game. The wiki page, the manual. I put everything. Everything should be there. Check my YouTube channel if you're not already there. Everything is uploaded on YouTube. I stream every day at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and Mondays and Wednesdays I start an old game, and usually it's a pretty unknown title. I'm not the type of guy who will play Mega Man or Metal Gear or something like that. I might one day, but I try to show you old games that I feel need some love. That's what it's all about, I think. Yeah, and I stream on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Mixer, but YouTube is still like the main place. So if you want to subscribe to my channel or anything, that's the place I think it's the best. You can also subscribe on my Facebook and my Twitter, and I have a Discord channel. Check that out. And on YouTube I do SNES Chronicles, which are reviews of every SNES games by release date. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna play other Monolith games, especially like Alien vs Predator 2 and Tron. So if you like Monolith games on this kind of engine, I will do them also. I'll also play No One Lives Forever 2, that's for sure. So till next time, and I will play this pretty soon. And there should be, if you're watching this on YouTube, I might already have finished all this, so there should be a playlist in the description with all the episodes till the end. Remember to have fun, guys. Peace.